Welcome back to Creating Communities for Neurodivergent People because we have Tony. We have
Yes, that's me.
Anthony. What's your middle name?
Phillips.
Carrie,
Thomas.
what's his? Anthony Thomas
Uh,
Phillips here.
yeah,
Anthony
Junior, yeah.
and Anthony Thomas Phillips is the brother of Carrie Phillips, who we had on a couple weeks ago, and Carrie is a licensed social worker.
Yes.
So but I am thrilled because I get to talk to you, Tony. And I really consider it an honor to be able to talk to people living through the experiences of life that you are living through. And I want to hear how you're doing it. And so thank you for sharing, wanting to share yourself with me and anybody watching. So here's my first question.
Okay.
Your sister tells me you're an artist.
Yes,
Open a minute.
my art was cool. I made a graphic novel since COVID and and then the book is titled of Carrie's Chasing by Aliens. That's the title.
Told you.
Did you really write a book?
I did write a book and I'm looking for to publish my book. To each libraries or Barnes and Noble stores. I could sell them.
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And that's art. Writing is art.
It is there, yes, yeah.
It's a graphic novel, so it's actually a series of drawings and paintings he did, and then he made the narration to go
And
along
then
with them.
when I first started, when after COVID, and now this year I'm making a second one, and that's going to release sometime next year.
Who's helping you contact publishers?
Um, First of all, I asked couple of people like Carrie's friend Tara or uh now I'm looking for a job coach to help me to to finish off my book.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. That'll
Yeah.
be wonderful. Tony, do you have somebody that works with you now on things that you need help with, like an aide or a coach? Anybody like that in
Um,
your life?
my sister and my mom helped me a lot. And then I have a care writers. Their name is Mark Marin and Donna Marin.
Wait a minute. Is this Mark Maron, the comedian?
No.
Oh, okay.
He is really funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is. Yeah, yeah.
I think I told you that Tony moved to a host home recently,
And we're
and
going to talk about
he's
that.
talking about his host home providers. Mark and
Oh,
Donna are his host home providers.
okay. So we can switch to this now since you brought up host home, because I wanted to talk about a couple things, Tony and Carrie. I
Okay.
wanted to talk about your art, what you do for a living, how you express yourself. And then I did want to talk about where you're living, how you're living, and who helps you get things done that you need help with.
Um, I think Carrie and my mom helps me a lot because they're part of my family and they know connections with house homes and that kind of stuff. I used to live with my old roommate Jeremy. We were best friends for a long time, but now he's you know,
You don't have to tell his business, but
yeah, yeah. He was my partner for a long time. Yeah, we were at Break the Barriers one time, and we were performing with all different countries.
Okay, so many things I was going to ask you about, and you are bringing these things up. I want to stick with just a second. I want to finish the art thing. So,
Okay.
other than the book, Tony, and it may have been my incorrect understanding. I thought you were a painter. I thought
yeah,
you
you can show her.
Yes,
drew.
I did. Yeah, I did a lot of art paintings, that kind of stuff. This is one of my dragons.
Oh my,
Let me see if we
that's
can make the camera focus it better.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Is that oil? What
I
is
don't
that?
know why it won't focus
It
very
is
well.
oil,
No, no,
and
it's fine, Carrie.
when I pop it out like that,
Yeah.
I use like a like a black pen or something like that.
So
Like a
that's ink? Is that
Like
ink?
it's like more like one of those black pens like a Sharpie. Like a
Okay.
big Sharpie.
Oh,
You just pop it out like that.
okay. I understand that. That's cool. That's cool.
So is this one mixed media? Like is it paint and marker and paint marker?
Um, you have to use paint first, and then after that, you have to pop it out with a Sharpie.
Oh,
That's
cool.
interesting.
I like the metallic parts. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
How did you know how to do that? Did you take art classes?
I take art class in California, and then now this is my last program called My Tree. Um, Josh was the director a long time ago, and we have a new director came in already. His name is Jake.
Okay.
Tony's got a nice few more that he could show you.
I can show you
Sure,
some of.
please. Yeah,
I
please.
have this one.
I see. I love your colors. This is now, what is that, Tony?
This is a gecko.
Like in the insurance company, the little,
N- It's more like that, but when I was like 13, it was a drink called Deco.
oh,
It was based off the 90s.
okay. I love this too.
Yeah.
Do you have a third piece there?
Yes, I have a third piece. This is my other one,
Okay,
the
these are,
Mandalorian.
oh my God, this is great. These are totally different colors now. Now,
Yeah,
what is this? I see it's drawing, so you sketched,
yeah,
right?
yes. And we do it off a um it's like a tracing paper, like the black tracing paper over
Hmm.
the canvas. So we do a print out picture first, and we put the black paper on it, and you make this drawing really nice.
I really love this. Tony, have you ever shown your work at like an art fair or something like that?
I wanted to go to conventions and do sell my art there, like maybe I could be on the board or something like that, and I could travel with my paintings.
That would be great.
I think I fixed the blur thing. There you go. Now it won't blur it.
Yeah,
How did you
that's
do? Carrie, what did you do? You did an excellent job.
I had to take off the portrait lighting.
Oh,
Apparently, portrait lighting just highlights the people and blurs everything else, but hopefully you
okay.
can still see us okay.
I can see you loud and clear.
Okay.
yeah. Mm.
Um, okay, this is great, Tony. This is really, really great. I know you
This is
live.
my last piece.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't want to. And again, what is this? This is intriguing.
So this is a spray paint thing. If you get a stencil out, I choose a skull with the halo on top. So um, it was like a sugar skull. It's called Los Muertos. It's a Mexico name.
Oh, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead,
Yeah, that
following
one. Yeah,
Halloween.
it's like a Mexican word. Yeah,
That's great. Okay,
yeah.
and so
That's
and you said what I didn't even need to ask you. I had it on one of my list of questions, and that is, what's the meaning behind each piece? And so you said with each piece you gave.
I'm looking for a business to make more art and make my postcards, that kind of stuff, and I could sell my art stuff in conventions like that.
Okay, so this is an exceptional idea, and here's why. A couple months ago, I was interviewing a gentleman who lives in Southern California. Now, just to refresh people, you're both in the Denver, Colorado area, correct?
Yes, yes,
So, in Los Angeles, where I am, uh, there was an art show of all people in the neurodivergent world.
yeah.
And it was a beautiful art show. And It was in, I think, Hotel Figueroa. It's a really cool hip hotel in downtown Los Angeles. And
Fun.
so I was telling this gentleman who was the director of some of an agency called ARC for special needs people. And I was saying, because he likes people to express themselves through art. Now, they may not necessarily, Tony, be as talented as you, but they still like putting their feelings and thoughts on canvas, on paper. And so I was saying to him, we could really talk about doing an art show of everybody in his community that he works with in his agency called ARC. And so,
Right.
Tony, I think this is a great idea for you. I really do.
And know who started art was my mom's sister. Her name is Mary Backus, and she started the art gene, and she helped me. Well, I had her gene too, so I did art along with it.
Yes, we have a lot of artistic people in our family.
Yeah, my aunt was the one, and she met Bob Ross. He was a famous uh art person, the make landscaping stuff.
Oh, I love great landscaping. I mean, that
Yeah.
is very artistic. And
Yeah.
it makes your house look completely different when you have good landscape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tony's gone through a landscaping session too. You have a lot of landscaping paintings.
I do have a lot of
Landscape.
paintings, yes.
Do you really? So
And then I've been doing making houses and buildings.
has
Like
this been kind of most of your adult life you've been doing this, or did you start as a kid?
I when I was a kid, Carrie helped me along through, and she was the one that helped me with these kind of challenges stuff like art and creative. I want to be like a famous art person in Hollywood someday.
I feel like when you were younger, you did a lot more sports.
I did
So
sports, yeah,
Tony did like every Special Olympics under the sun, and
yeah,
he was on a traveling performing team that did disability awareness around the country and around the world.
yeah, around the
So
world,
he's
yeah,
really, really active. And then as he's gotten older, he had a few injuries and it just wasn't as sustainable. So
yeah.
that's when he really got into art and discovered his artistic passion. I would say kind of the second half of his so far amazing life.
Yeah, it is. And I did Special Olympics in California, and now I'm starting back up again here in Denver.
That's really wonderful. My nephew John, who I have on the show sometimes, um, he likes the Special Olympics and he talks about
Yeah.
them a lot.
Hmm.
He can't enter them, but
Right.
just because he's not, I don't know, because he doesn't like to move that much. I guess you kind of have to like to move, but he
Yeah.
enjoys the whole thing about there's this challenge, Special Olympics. He just loves that that's available. And I think he would like to maybe donate his time or something and work with them.
Cool. Yeah, I bet he would be good at it.
Yeah, maybe I could work with your nephew and he could get out more and do some sports with other guys and explore the earth, like he not staying home every day and watching TV. It's just uh I want him to get out and do stuff.
I can't believe you brought up that point, Tony. That is
Yeah,
such an excellent point. What you just said about getting out and moving more and enjoying the earth.
yeah,
Because quite often, when people don't drive, when people need other people to help them get around, they tend to stay in their rooms, watch TV, play video games, and have a bad diet because you're at home. And so
yeah, more like that, yeah.
food becomes
The
very
order say active is you gotta do sports and then you have to move around. You can't sit around and do nothing.
truer words never spoken. Truer words.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a host family. I want to go into that for a minute.
Okay.
Now, first of all, Carrie,
Yes.
explain what a host family is for a second.
Well, I'm not the total expert, but But what I do know is that there are agencies, and it works different in every county and every state, but there are agencies that will help fund a host home. And a host home is a place where people who need extra support can go and live, and it's more homey than maybe a group home or more of a kind of institutional type of thing. I think the host home movement came out of people just wanting to feel like they have more of a family environment.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, but for some people, it's a really good fit. So we know
So,
Tony's super social. We have a big family. We really care about all those
Yeah, we do.
things. And so he likes having lots of opportunities to be with people. And we like the idea that they're really focusing on him. It's not like an employee who has a whole lot of clients.
Yeah.
right. Well, um, how did you, first of all, do you know that host families, either of you, exist outside of Colorado? Because Colorado is very progressive.
They do. Do you remember the Hurricane Raiders had a host family
Yeah,
for Debbie's brother in California?
Debbie's brother, and then they had one for Carmi and Kathy.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
what I know is that he moved in with a host family, kind of like we did. He stayed in touch with his bio family, but that host family and him got along so well. They ended up moving to another state, and they took him with them, and they went on vacations together.
Wait,
And they
are
just
we talking about Tony? They took him with
no, this is a friend
somebody
from in
else.
California.
This is how you heard
The
of
first
host
person
family.
we knew of that had a host home that worked out really well.
Okay.
His family in California, and it was just a really good fit. They loved him and he loved them, and it was a good fit for everyone. So
Yeah.
So, Tony, how did you hook up with the host family you have now?
how did
Um,
we find Mark and Donna?
Mark and Donna, they're I think they're fine. I like them so far. Me and Mark like sports and all that stuff, and we go out and do basketball, hoops like that, or play golf. We could do outside, you know.
Do they have any other kids?
They have grandkids.
They have grandkids. And
Yeah,
so they
grandkids.
just and these sound like wonderful people that
Yeah,
want to open their home and still continue to parent and look
Care for
after,
people.
care for
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, care for people.
Yeah. I
right.
think we interviewed about 5 or 6 host home families, and
Yeah,
all of them were really nice, just like that. It's like they have a calling. They want to help. They have a lot of love to give, or they have space in their home. And a lot of them are caregivers of some other sort, like teachers or nurses or something else already. And then that's just a good fit for them. So, excuse me, there was a lot of good ones we met, but when
yeah.
we met Mark and Donna, we were like, oh, they're the best.
Well, because when I saw the other house, I'm saying, okay, yeah, it's kind of,
Not your favorite.
no,
Okay, Tony, you just brought up something really interesting too. And that is you have to feel good about the environment you're in, and you have to like the people who you will be living with. And
right?
you knew you had a good sense about you when you were interviewing people.
Yes, we did. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to one home. It was lovely people. I think it could have been a really good fit, but they had giant dogs that jumped all over Tony right away. And it was over since then. Even though they're like, that's not normal, that's not going to happen. We just sort of were like, not our favorite, right? So luckily, the agencies are really, really pro good connection. I think maybe over time they've learned that if you don't have a good connection, then maybe it doesn't last too long. Because they've told Tony lots of times if he's not comfortable and he doesn't want to be there, like he gets to choose. So
Um, why, okay. Why was a host family option chosen? First of all, I like that you're not living in the home that you grew up in for this reason. You get to grow differently. When you're with other people, you get to grow and mature more than when you're with your family who love you and adore you and want to take care of you.
hmm
Do you feel the same way, Tony?
It's good to have variety.
Well, I like to it's like I like to have my family, but sometimes I want to live on my own. Uh, the things I do like is my buddy Mark, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that last thing.
Mark Maron is one of my favorite persons from all
His
the.
Oh,
host,
Mark Maron. Mark
his
Maron.
host home provider. Yeah,
Okay.
But I do like my sister. She's part of my family.
that's okay.
Well, first of all, if I remember correctly, Carrie really, you lived with Carrie for about 3 years, right?
3 years,
And
but
then you both,
and
go ahead.
and I lived with my mom since 25 years.
And then you started exploring other options in where to
Yeah, other
live
option.
and
Yeah, I think he, like I said, I think in my last time we were together, he did move out with another gentleman with Down syndrome
yes.
for about, I think it's, I don't know, at
Well,
least 5 years,
his name
maybe
is
more.
Jeremy Bessel.
And they moved out, and but with a lot of support, like the agencies had a lot of people that came, and our families helped a lot. And so he did do that for a while. And then when that didn't work out anymore, he moved back with mom for I think like 10 years. And then he moved with, well, you came and stayed with us for half a year during
2011.
COVID.
Okay.
Oh, you stayed with me 2011 over the summer.
2011.
That was
It was like
fun.
15 years ago.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he mostly has lived at home, but he has been able to go live in an apartment with a roommate for once before.
For a long time. Yeah.
No, it actually does sound like, because you are what, 44 years old now?
Yes, I'm 44. Yes.
Okay, so no, you've been living outside of your mother's and family's home for a while. Now,
Yeah.
what was that like for your parents, though? Were they
Um.
scared? How did that take place?
Well, actually, when I lived in my host home, Carrie and my mom, they were kind of nervous about that.
The host home or the apartment?
The host home.
Yeah, of course. We were happy, we were excited, but always we're gonna worry about you a little bit.
Right. I know.
But the apartment, how did
And
your
you moved.
parents sign off on that?
Yeah, how did you convince mom to let you move into an apartment?
Well, I signed off because sometimes me and mom had disagreements, that kind of stuff, and you know, this, that was like long ago, you know,
Do you remember how old you were when you lived in the apartment?
when I was 21.
I thought it was 30 something.
No, 21.
I don't think so.
Well, when I had my apartment, I was 20. Uh, just 20, that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We're not very
Well,
good with
but
remembering numbers.
still, but regardless of what the real age was, regardless, it's still something I wanted to just bring up for a minute because, you know, regardless of who the kids are, it's every parent's fear that something will happen to their kids while they're still alive and they
Yeah,
want to protect
me
them.
too.
You know, parent, yes, and you feel the same way. You want to protect, right?
No, I was saying mom also freaked out about all the things I did, but because, she's worried.
Ah, okay, right. Okay, good point. So for everybody, but then when you're talking about, a child with special needs, you really, really worry. But what I have learned, not only with having a nephew who's 40, he just turned 40 this year, and for the first time in his life, Tony, he's living in an apartment with
Yeah.
an aide, and it's in driving distance from my sister's house. It's
Yeah.
my sister's child.
Yeah.
And she was so freaked out when
They would say.
when the opportunity came and she said, because my nephew and I, John, have been very close forever. And she said, call him every day, call him more than once a day. And I'm like, Jerry. And so I called him every day for a week. And then he said, Aunt Judy, you are calling me way too much. And then I
That's when
knew,
I was the same with Carrie.
really?
She always called me too much, but I said, okay, that's it. I had to turn my phone off.
Are we doing better now? I try to only call you like once a week.
How about 2 weeks?
Oh, fine.
I don't know, man. 2 weeks is a long time, Tony.
He'll call me a lot more than that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I
Yes.
do care. I do talk about
I do appreciate that you call me sometimes and you send me like text pictures of things you're doing.
like emojis and pictures, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's really nice. It's nice to have a different kind of relationship where it's not always like, did you get all your stuff done? Do this, do that, which I know was a hard part of living together.
It was kind of annoying to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
no,
too.
understood. I
So
under
now we get to have a little more fun and yeah, spread the caregiving load a bit.
And so this is so important. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you as well, Tony, because I really respected and admired you,
Yeah.
that you were assertive. You wanted to, you voiced your interest in moving forward.
Mm.
And I think that we have to let everybody experience things, and we're not all going to do everything right the first time. But if we have loving people around us to make sure we don't do completely horrible things, really, but we are more than people expect of us. That's my point.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I'm my sis,
I
and I love her.
love you too, bro.
you're both adorable people. Okay, last questions. This is just like about basics. Tony, if you need to go to the store to get art supplies, does one of your host family people take you? How do you
Well,
get
they
there?
I when yeah when I need stuff like that, art stuff, that kind of stuff, I go to art program. The art program has a lot of stuff for us to work on.
Oh, okay. Now, how do you get to the art program?
The art
Transportation.
program is right next to my sister's house, and when I live with my host home is right next to my program too.
They pick you up.
Yeah, they pick me up at their house.
Like, is it access? Is it one of these transportation?
Yeah, transportation. Yeah, it takes me into they pick me up with their own cars and everything,
The
and
Oh,
the
okay.
staff will
yeah, the
pick him
staff.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
staff. Yeah,
okay.
Tell her about Accessoride.
sure.
What?
Yeah.
She asked about Accessoride.
Well, says right now, I am not too thrilled about that.
Because they don't always come on time because it's
Yeah.
difficult to order.
Well, one time I did it with Carrie. It took me a long time to come to my sister's house. It was like the beginning of nighttime, you know. That's
Yeah, they're like an hour late.
hour late, yeah.
See,
And
that's
they're
what John says all the time. When he used to work at a grocery store, it would be, he would give them his schedule, and then he's always on time,
Yeah.
and they aren't. And sometimes they just didn't come at all. And it was
yeah,
horrible because you have to go to work.
Right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was
It's
tough.
true. That's pretty tough. So yeah, we haven't found a good solution yet. They supposedly partner with Uber and Lyft here, but we haven't gotten that straightened out yet. So
No one.
so far he's got like 5 drivers between all of us. But at first it was really hard because it was just me. And it was a nightmare, and I couldn't work my full-time job and do all those things. Over time, we've got some more supports, but it would be really nice if you could just call up some public transportation and go to the library or come over or whatever he wanted to do.
I don't want to do that.
Well, if you could.
Well, in time, because my sister told me that Uber, now she's in Pennsylvania, and the county that she's in, on their website, it has that they're Uber connected, so to speak, but I don't think they really are yet. I think that's
Yeah,
the intention, but
Right,
yes.
right.
sounds similar.
And
And
Denver is different. They have the lift, but they have like scooters or
Oh,
motorized bike. I could get there from those.
yeah, they have a lot of those
Yeah,
around.
around Denver.
okay, so I wouldn't do it. I know it's popular. They're all around Los Angeles and everywhere in California, but heck no, I don't think I would do that. I would end up in
Right. Yeah.
traffic. I would
We
end up
like
in
to
traffic.
ride bikes, but not on the street. We ride on the paths.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right on the path, but not on the streets.
So, in conclusion, here, this has first of all been absolutely delightful. I've so enjoyed meeting you, Tony. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. And so here are the takeaways. A, people do a lot more than their parents expect that they can do. You got to give them a chance,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Number two, host housing is an option that
Yeah.
I want people to know about and see if that's a resource where they live. Number three, you have passions. You have
I
passions that you work at, which is art, and maybe it's something else. Writing.
Yeah, writing and also my art, and I'm doing I'm looking forward to make my seed business happen.
Your
So
what
that's
business?
gonna make money off it too.
Seeds, seed business.
Oh,
My seed business.
right.
Yeah,
Okay. What
yeah.
did we talk about seeds earlier? Did I
I
forget?
talked to you about it last time we were
Before, it
chatting,
sounds
but yeah.
familiar. What are the seeds again?
It's like flowers and vegetables and how do you can make your own produce outside and everything like that. Instead of going to go to produce in stores, but if I do it with outside and make them and everything, and you won't go to stores at all. I just grow up the surface, the ground.
Okay, so what you have shown me and the world, Tony, is that you're very creative. No, seriously, you're very creative and you have that entrepreneur spirit, meaning business owner spirit.
Yeah. Hmm.
I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is
Mhm.
wonderful. So, parents, got to give your kids the opportunity to grow.
Yeah.
They have a lot to contribute to the
Mhm.
world,
Mhm.
and you have to let them do it on their own time, and then you will have the happiest kids in the world.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yep. And I think another thing our family knows is like don't just settle for whatever any agency or organization tells you. Like I think they know. Like we've really, really worked hard to get Tony all the opportunities he's had, and it's never easy.
No.
Yeah, right now when I do my C business, I'm supposed to get a C business license too. I had to apply for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we've had to advocate. My parents advocated from him from basically the day he was for him from like the day he was born. But particularly, I think in adulthood, it's so easy to just get pigeonholed somewhere in the system. So we had to be comfortable with confrontation. I don't call it confrontation. I'm like, I'm going to ask a lot of questions and I'm just going to keep asking questions because so often people will be like, here's your three choices of where you live or how you get money or what program you can go to. And then you ask a bunch of more questions. You're like, oh, yeah, well, actually, you can do these other five things. We just don't normally mention that. Do you know what I mean? Or if we say, okay, I know you're not used to doing this, but this is what he really wants. Like, how can we make it happen? You'll get five people say absolutely no, but you only have one person to say, I think I know how to make that happen. Like, we don't normally do that, but I think we can make it happen for you. And those are the people that have sustained us, I think.
That's right.
We always find really good people for you.
Yeah, really good people again.
He's also a really good people himself.
Yep, I am.
You're a good people magnet, Tony. And
You've been so nice in this interview. Usually he's teasing me and telling stories on me and thanks, Tone. We're being professional.
he's going to get you in a
Yeah, yeah.
headlock now, Carrie.
He is gonna do
He's going to
something.
do a wrestling move on you. No,
Oh,
no, this is, thank you for saying all of that, Carrie, by
Well, that
the way,
makes
because
sense.
it was really important stuff, what you just sent about, you know, the doctors, the experts do their best, but they never give, you know yourself, you know your family members better than anybody. And every single person I have talked to or that I've watched a documentary about, if they do what you just said, Carrie, and you too, Tony,
Yes.
you push, you ask questions, you don't settle for mediocre. You don't settle for anything. Sky's
yeah,
the
Right.
limit.
yeah.
Right. And that's why I want to be the mayor in Denver. And and I do all the speeches that we need disability people here. You know that.
Yes.
We need more of it, you know?
Absolutely, you're right. And if you run for office, I want to work on your campaign.
Yeah.
You for the mayor. I want to work.
Yeah, I will be working with you, and I'll be working with my family and my sister.
Excellent. Okay, that's a promise. That's a deal. Thank you both, really and truly. This was just delightful to have both of you and Tony. I so looked forward to this.
Thank you so much for having us. This has
Thank
been really fun and an exciting thing. I like that Tony gets to share his enthusiasm with the
Instead
world.
of my family, like my mom and my sister, and the most I really love is my sister.
Aw, you're sweet.
Aw, I love your sister. Tony, I love your sister too.
You
She's
know, he
Yeah.
started calling
remarkable.
himself my big brother, so we had a lot of arguments about that
No, I'm bigger than you, okay?
because he's bigger than me. He's taller than me, but I'm older than him.
It's called miniature.
I am not miniature.
Carrie, I want to explain that as a woman to a woman, you be as young as people think you should be or that you are.
I'm
Be
happy
young.
to.
Be young, girl, because you look like a little puppy. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna
yes,
kick
yes,
off.
yes.
Hey, I'm not K-pop.
We have to take the controls off and let you live, let everybody in our lives who are in the neurodivergent category live their biggest, best lives. And you just
Mhm.
proved it, Tony. Thank you so much for
Right.
this.
Mhm.
All right, everybody, and thank you for listening. This has been great. I've just this, as you can tell, I enjoyed myself immensely. But I will end as I always do, that in the world of special needs people, we all need each other.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Take care.